Showcase of the regular season, Christmas Day. Greg, what a special day this has become on the NBA calendar.
It's really an honor to get to play in one of these games. Everyone is watching while they open presents or have dinner with their families. This is a lot of fun.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. MP is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Maxey against Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Barrett wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Runs in the pass to Quickly. Can't get it to fall.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Offensive rebound. Maxey now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Brunson, no good. MP with the bounce pass. Count the basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Back to Toppin. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Harris kicks to MP. Back to Harris. Inside, Gonzalez. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And that one's good quickly.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
2. Harden dishes to MP. It's rebounded by New York.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so... in the paint.
You know, Doris, I feel for guys like Emmanuel Quickly. The college tournament canceled his final season.
And that's brutal. You can never replace the excitement of March. But Quickly is starting a long NBA career at last. That 2020 tournament cancellation ended a lot of college basketball careers.
Now here's Gonzalez. Last game out, he had 40 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Second team. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process here, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Toppin can't get it to go. And so Harden will bring it up for Philadelphia. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Embiid wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good. So good.
Now here's Brunson. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Gonzalez passes to Embiid. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Gonzalez. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Brunson. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life, and you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Here's Brunson after the made shot from Gonzalez. Barrett the pass to Brunson. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Quickly with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Quickly's got 7 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice.
The feed now to Embiid. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And it's quickly missing. The 76ers lead. Here's Gonzalez. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Now here's Brunson. Barrett kicks to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Embiid. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The 76ers leading by 4. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-around.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and then for Philadelphia, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Quickly the pass to Barrett. Here's Hartenstein. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Embiid with the steal. Embiid deciding where to go with it. Second chance shot. And Embiid finishes inside. Embiid's got 5 now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Quickly with it. He's got 7. Some nice passing by New York here. Hart the pass to Hartenstein. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 4. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Harris is out there with MP. Then it's Harden, and it's Embiid in at the center position.
76ers lead.
Harden kicks to MP. Outside, Maxey. Back to Gonzalez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He scored 40 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Gonzalez and the dunk by MP.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And so here is New York. 76ers getting the bucket. And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Now, here's Maxey. Pulls up. Gonzalez's shot is off.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Here's Harris following the score by Obi Toppin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Obi Toppin. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Fans, make some noise for your Knicks city dancer. They are they your Knicks city kid?
Shot clock at 6. Brunson against Harden. Quickly. A three-pointer off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Knicks trail by 4. And here's Barrett. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Chicago. Toppin can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Harden with the basket on the assist by MP. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
A pass to Barrett. And here is Quickly. That three off the mark. Harris passes to Gonzalez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gonzalez has got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers. Knicks have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now Barrett, a dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. And it's Quickly missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Hartenstein's checked in for New York. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, the versatility Obi Toppin has in the low post, mid-range, three-point line. He's that modern-day 4 and 5 position, guys.
Now here's Gonzalez. He's got 17. Harden dishes to MP. Down low. Stolen by Quickly. It's stolen by Gonzalez to the inside. And Embiid gets it to go. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the 76ers.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
They're at the pass to Toppin. And that one is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Quickly. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Barrett kicks to Quickly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Deflected by MP. And they're able to recover. New York, no good that time either.
And they continue to control the glass.
And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Brunson goes in. Here's Quickly. 7 points in the game. Yep, that one goes in there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
MP with the bounce pass. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They get a hand on it. Embiid with the steal. Here's Harris. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Toppin.
76ers lead, 45.
To the middle.
34.
Harden, that's good. Harden's got 8 points.
Well, you love the assertiveness and also the balance of James Harden. He's taken the contact and still finishes.
New York calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking...
it's the Philadelphia 76ers.
The T-shirt. Get on your feet. Make some noise. That's the end of the first half with a score. The Knicks 34. The 76ers.
And we welcome you back
60.
to NBA action. A great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Toppin. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s. Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
Here's Harden on the wing. Brunson covering. Harden gets the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Brunson the pass to Toppin. Some nice passing by New York here. Quickly with it. Back to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Toppin. They shoot again. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession, creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
Down low. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Barrett the pass to Toppin. A 3-ball. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Harris's shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Lob pass to Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead, easy work right there, R.J.
On the wing, Harden. Back to Gonzalez. Pass to Harris. Toppin with the steal. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Harden. Back to Gonzalez. He dishes it to Embiid. Pocket 6. Maxey passes to Harris. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. The fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
MP dishes to Harris. Got a piece of it.
Boy, aggressive defense from Toppin. Right on the pipe, send it back.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here. Roby's checked in.
Now,
New York has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. A floater, and Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 6 here in this quarter.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
First personal foul.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Hart, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for MP. The Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Barrett with the ball. 7 points in the game. They get it again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
To the paint, here's Barrett. And they hit it back. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Back to Gonzalez. Pass to Embiid. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor. And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Harden the pass to Gonzalez. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Barrett against Gonzalez. 76ers moving the ball around. And Embiid throws it down.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Just 5 on the clock. Robinson passes to Barrett. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Maxey kicks to MP. Harden dishes to MP. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Here's Brunson. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 6.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Harris passes to Gonzalez. Here's Embiid, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter. New York's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Quickly kicks to Hart. Passes to Hartenstein. And Brunson has it in the corner. Wing shot on the way. Rebound by the 76ers. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production, hopefully he can as well.
The Knicks shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. There's the pass to Hart. Here's Hartenstein. Covered by MP. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP on the follow. Gonzalez has got 13 points in the second half.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Pass to Hartenstein. Harris against Hart. Over Harris. Hart, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
It's stolen by Gonzalez. Harden against Brunson. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by MP. Gonzalez has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Quickly the pass to Hart. Back to Quickly. And Hart has it in the corner. Hits it from three-point range. Hart's got 5 now.
They can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Embiid throws it down.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
On the wing Quickly. He's got 7. That one wide left.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Gonzalez, that's good. Gonzalez has got 34 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Back to Brunson. And here is Hart. He's got 5, 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the
Popped up
third.
there for Robinson. Embiid with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way.
Knicks foul.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
First personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. A different...
Substitution.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Hartenstein. Quickly comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Robinson. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Joel Embiid. MP comes in for Harrell. Daniel House is checked in for Shake Milton. And James Harden subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And so in the game for the 76ers, we've got Harden. MP is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Maxey. And it's House in at the 3. Doris, the NBA keeps talking about the idea of an in-season tournament, taking a cue, I guess, from European soccer. Do you like that? Do you think it will work?
Well, the European soccer situation has the advantage of tradition and history. There's meaning behind it. Obviously, I'm open to a little drama in the middle of the NBA season. The challenge is convincing the players and their representation in the Players Association that this is something of value.
Here's Gonzalez. Dedmon trying to break free. Gonzalez's shot is off. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game.
Fourth team foul.
New York moving it around. Harden against Rose. 6 to shoot. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, you love the lead that Fournier has taken in this area. This guy a very dangerous shooter.
Here's Gonzalez. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Back to Rose. From the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now Gonzalez. For a while, the East was all LeBron. And the West? Well, Doris, as we know, the West was dominated by Golden State. But now, does the league, do you feel more wide open?
Well, certainly when you look at last season, I thought there were 4 teams in the East that absolutely had a shot to make the finals. Contingent on health. Obviously, Milwaukee, without Chris Middleton, struggled to get over the finish line. In the West, you have 3 teams who I thought legitimately could advance. So certainly the gap between playoff teams feels smaller.
On its way from Rose for 2. Offline from the top of the key.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw good, MP. And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Melton's checked in.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Left side, Fournier. Rose surveying the D. Shoots over Melton. And play stops. As it looks like they call an over the back here.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
To me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
Pass to House. Here's Harden on the wing. Gonzalez against Fournier. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
First personal foul.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
And the basket by Harden.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pass to McBride. Back to Rose. To the inside. Fournier. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
So good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Knicks foul. Isaiah Roby.
First free throw is good.
Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Here's McBride, guarded by Harden. It's Fournier on the wing. The shot misses. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside, Gonzalez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gonzalez has got 43 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rose kicks to Fournier. Back to Rose. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players. And so here is New York. Runs in the pass to Toppin. Here's Barrett. Fires the three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the pass to Melton. Back to Gonzalez. Pass to Melton. Now Gonzalez. Barrett covering. Shoots. Gonzalez. That's good. Gonzalez has got 45 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Here's Barrett. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Gonzalez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
At the line, 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so it's New York with it. Pass to McBride. Al Fournier. Passes it to Roby. And too long on the shot.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Melton passes to Gonzalez. Here is House. Shot clock at 5. Here's Melton. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
That's from
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Congrats on the win. You guys really smothered them on the defensive end tonight.
Yeah, man, we was all flying around on defense, causing havoc, man. Coach likes to call it controlled chaos. But, you know, the other team was clueless in what was going on. We on the other end dunking and stuff, you know?
Yeah, it looked like you in particular had a read on what the other team was trying to do.
Oh, yeah, you know, man, I trust these instincts, man. Scheme is one thing, but if I see a guy looking too hard, I'm a gamble to get that steal. And you saw it tonight, it works.
It did tonight, at least. Congrats.
Appreciate you.